Hey, Battle Bill, here with another video, coming at you with 3 Ultra League teams to use in the Go Battle League when metas switch over later today. Each of these teams has at least one newly buffed Pokemon due to the current Go Battle League season, and I'm doing these battles live with chat. So we're gonna test these teams out, see how good they do, and hopefully you'll be able to find success with one of them when the Go Battle League season switches over to Open Ultra League. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump into the battles now. Getting into battle number 1, really bad lead, but this is what we want to see because we are double grass. Our hope is to not get completely RPS'd by a water lead and then a ghost swap. So we're not loving this start, but you know what? Let's see if we're able to play ourselves, back into this. We're just gonna spam a bunch of leaf blades at this dragon ghost. It's gonna take a little while. Giratina takes some time to do damage to our Virizion here because Shadow Claws, Dragon Claws are all neutral, but that'll eventually add up and the Giratina will definitely take us out. And I'm just gonna do as much minor chip damage to this Giratina as I can for Giratina to then farm it all the way down, and then we'll see how the matchup is able to proceed. Ideally, I lured out their main grass answer. This is a dragon, but at the same time, it's also a ghost against my fighter, so there could be another potential answer for my ghost grass type in the back. We shall have to see as this matchup plays out. This matchup is literally taking forever, but we're going to keep on letting our Virizion get chunked at here. I guess I will throw on proper timing. Doesn't really matter in all actuality. He might also Shadow Claw me all the way down, which won't be super ideal, but I'm sure that the Giratina's Shadow Sneak damage isn't really going to add up much against the Steelix anyway. And yep, there we go. Shadow Clawed all the way down. Did I just say Shadow Sneaked all the way down? You know what I meant. Cool, I didn't get denied. That's a good feeling because I feel like a lot of my coming in Mons have been getting denied on their fast moves whenever my opponent throws a charge move. But that Shadow Sneak doesn't do much damage. If you want to know the IVs of the Steelix, because that's important, this is a level 44, level 45 hundo, whatever the hundo gets to levels wise. That's what this is. I have not gotten good enough Ultra League PvP IVs for it. Ideally, I'll be able to, and also get the XLs needed in order to build one. We'll throw one breaking swipe, just do some chip damage this time to the Poliwrath. We're gonna pivot, and this will all depend on whatever his last mon is, if Trevenant has a chance against it. It ends up being a Florges, which just seems like a very super neutral matchup. He's definitely gonna want to protect it, so obviously I'm gonna go for the nuke since this is a very obvious shield. Maybe he won't end up shielding. Okay, I was coping. That's okay. I definitely won't get baited. He will not throw a disarming voice right now. That I will definitely not shield because Trevenant is my main answer to trying to win this match. But all right, there we go. I don't even think baiting is worth it. Yeah, look at that little CMP play there. Also, YouTube audience and Twitch chat, say hi to baby Ava. She decided she wanted to make an appearance. Her appearance is done now, unless she jumps back onto my lap in the middle of this battle. Surely he goes for double Moonblast. Nice, he did. I might actually be able to play out of this. Of course, I got debuffed. Really great feeling there. Shadow Ball, please do the remaining damage, regardless of the 10% Moonblast attack debuff of one stage that just occurred to my Trev. Nice. All right. Still feels winnable. I'm almost tempted to want to clear my debuff, but I don't really think I need to. We're going to find out how much an Ice Punch does if he's running that on Poliwrath. Probably just to cover the Giratinas that you're going to run into. Makes sense that he has it. We'll get off a Seed Bomb there. We'll pivot back into our Steelix. I didn't want to let come in Steelix first and give him potential a lot of farm in case Steelix can't get the job done, even though that Seed Bomb was debuffed. But we'll come back in here. And oof. Well, we should be able to Shadow Claw down with Trevenant. So we ended up playing out of that regardless of the bad lead and the bad swap. So, ooh, no Dynamic Punch. Scald Ice Punch. Very unique moveset. GG for match number 1. And that made this team feel really good. All right, getting into match number 2. We have a mon that kind of core breaks this entire team comp also. It's almost like I trusted chat, and this is how diddly dirty I get done. This is a superpower and dip. That was very fast. I will protect Steelix. It was not a superpower and dip because it's the same counts for both moves. but you know, could have still technically been a superpower. Throw a breaking swipe. We'll debuff the attack at the very least. Superpower and dip would have made sense though, considering like now, like it'll do less damage when they do decide to potentially throw it. I don't want to end up double shielding this matchup. I don't really see this next superpower doing much damage. Honestly, the first one probably wouldn't even do that much damage. See what I mean? All right, Mr. Rhyme. Okay, interesting mon here. Running Ice Shard. Well, we're gonna debuff the hell out of it. Expect to see a lot of Steelixes in your open Ultra League battles. Due to it getting access to Breaking Swipe, it made it way better in Great League, and it made it an absolute monster in Ultra League. It will be Dragon Tailing and spamming Breaking Swipes like crazy. I'm gonna re-debuff their attack back to where it was at. I feel like I should pivot out of this, but I'm not going to. I didn't think I'd win CMP either. Was the amount of damage that got dealt before enough to take me out? No, it was not. Cool. We'll re-debuff the attack, and then we're going to pivot into Trev and Shadow Claw down. Lead mon was Malamar. I was like, I could not remember what his lead was for the life of me. All right. We'll Seed Bomb here. I guess I could just Shadow Ball because it's Psychic that is double resisted by Dark. Ghost is only single resisted by Dark. Oh, I got the shield, so that worked out. So that means Shadow Ball ends up being neutral either way. I'll respect the foul play. I'm going to probably have to respect one, even if he does outpace me at 2. He pivoted, though. I'm not going to take a chance because I have not been keeping track of counts and numbers. So I'm going to just throw the C-Bomb right away. I probably could have gotten like one more Shadow Claw in there. Not worth taking that risk with not paying attention to their counts and how bad I typically am at counting. The Mr. Rhyme is basically dead. He's going to save it as a shield. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Trev wins CMP. Amazing. Yeah, so obviously we know about the Trev nerf from last season, but it's quite the player still in Open Ultra, and damn, Trev straight up sweeping back line. But you know what? Steelix had us off to a fantastic start. All right, let's get into the third battle. We have 3 teams. We're doing 3 battles per team, so it should be a collection of 9 battles total. We'll see how many minutes this video ends up going, but you know, this is an interesting lead here because Pangoro has close combat, and this thing's probably gonna obliterate me with that. But Pangoro also kind of core breaks this team comp because it's also a dark type. I guess it doesn't core break Virizion, but it core breaks the core of Steelix Trevenant. Core breaks the core. That's exactly what usually happens when something is core broken. Okay. I don't really want to go into Trevenant. He's throwing his debuffing move before I throw mine. This will be neutral to me, and mine will be neutral to him. But expect there's going to be so much of breaking swipe spam from Steelix throughout all of your Ultra League battles. I think I eat these Icy Winds well enough, and he also let me throw the next one. Maybe because he's going to decide to go Shadow Ball, but now he's debuffed at least one. So no regrets there. And we'll see how this matchup plays out, because then if I could align the Pangoro with my Virizion later, that would be way more ideal. That Shadow Ball does a good amount of damage. He's like, what, 2 away, I think, from the next Shadow Ball. I don't think he goes Icy Wind. I don't think I even would die to the next Shadow Ball, considering how much damage that last one did and the fact that I just debuffed again. Nice. And now I should just be able to double kick this all the way down. Because close combat, Night Slash. Close combat's neutral, but like then it's also snarling. It's going to take like 3 close combats. And the Pangoro, oh, it's not going to take 3. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm surprised I did that much health. I really would have thought it would have done like 40%. I also should have thrown my move. Obviously, I'm not shielding this. It's going to be an Icy Wind, which is fine. I will now get greedy and just throw on proper-ish timing. It's a single resisted Leaf Blade. I'm going to hope that even with the debuff, I'm able to take out the Drift Bloom, and we're going to see what his last mon is. it is a Dusk Noir. So yeah, some of my channels running some extra spicy spice over here. But you know, Pangoro definitely could have still been a core breaker just based on its typing and the moves it's running. Another mon to potentially be concerned about on that front would be like Scrafty. I think Steelix plays a way closer matchup with Scrafty than what we'll be giving credit for, just based off the pure fact that Scrafty is gonna need to pump it up, and Steelix is like a solid tanky mon, and it'll be debuffing the attack back down. I'm sure Scrafty probably wins it, but I bet that's closer than people would expect. So we'll just shield up here, Shadow Claw all the way down. Solid 2 shield flex by my opponent. Really well done, GG's. I'd love to see it. And no, it was a really cool team though, and things worked out in my favor. Pulled off the win. All right, we got team number 2 in here. Oh my god, it's a Quaquavel. We got not boosted, but improved. Oh my god, the wing attacks are throwing me off. We've got improved Hitmontop with triple axle and improved Greedent with Mudshot on this team comp. So a little bit more fun slash like off meta-ish. Greedent's probably gonna be more meta with its current update to its moveset. Hitmontop a little bit more on the spice slash off meta stuff. And I'm swapping in a normal type into a fighter, but that fighter doesn't run fighting moves in the normal sense. Then again, it does have close combat, but it's running wing attack, so Greedent's not as respectful of a fighter that does something like that. And then interesting, an electric type into my Mudshot user, but it is the only ground move I have on the Greedent. But yeah, I figured this was a fun team core to run of newly buffed mons. These will be ones that you probably will see, but less often, especially the Hitmontop versus the Steelix I ran the first one. Steelix is definitely the most meta mon you're going to see all over the place as being the, you know, newly buffed mon that it is. And then the next one we have another, you know, newly buffed mon, because obviously, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't know why I'm repeating myself, but like I said in the beginning of the video, plenty of newly buffed mon content coming in this collection of teams. I could have thrown on bad timing there just to maximize energy, but we'll get off this body slam, take out the Heliolisk. Shout out to my opponent for also running a newly buffed mon. Heliolisk is definitely a very interesting mon to have received Breaking Swipe. It just feels like one of the most random parts of the Go Battle League season update, but hey, you know what? It's still cool. Niantic had the right idea. I still wish some of the changes they made were more extreme, but they're heading in the right direction, and at the end of the day, that's all I can be happiest about. But you know what? We flipped alignment, which is good for my Cresselia in the back and my Hitmontop that doesn't want to get wing attacked on, so that's cool. We do get liquidated, but we'll come back in with Crest here. Okay, I swapped in a... Okay. It's fine, though, because this thing is going to throw Night Slash. Gliscor was not buffed. If anything, it was nerfed due to the most recent update, because it doesn't have Aerial Ace. But, you know, Gligar was obviously buffed with, you know, the whole, like, it's now top 5 PV Poke. Aerial Ace and Dig are both great moves. Boom, nice little triple axle. I'm tempted, but I definitely can't. So I can't be tempted. It's like, I'm gonna say I'm tempted to shield. I'm just gonna get wing attacked all the way down. So that's unfortunate. Hitmontop did an okay amount of the Gliscor's health. Gliscor does have Aerial Ace. So Night Slash is still preferred. Interesting. Sorry. One of my chatters that you can't see on screen because I don't trust my chat to behave and not say weird things on the screen. So again, remember, battles are live. Mentioned that Gliscor does have Aerial Ace, but why is Gliscor not running Aerial Ace? I wouldn't just go Night Slash Aerial Ace. I mean, Earthquake makes sense because he's still gotta hit the steel types they want to hit, but seems interesting because also, like, you know, the Earthquake debuff, it doesn't have Dig. I know that one. That was big for Gligar. But all right, cool hit of the Quaquavel there before it can get to a liquidation. Figured he was somewhat close. I don't think this Moonblast is going to be enough, but at least I didn't let him catch or, you know, essentially outplay me. The team did the best it could. I think I'm going to end up dying to the Night Slash that's about to come through here. And if not, I would love to prig and cope and hope to get to the Grass Knot. Oh, I survived. Do I outpace? I do. Oh, snap. Solid. So flipping switch ended up being clutch there. Hitmontop couldn't feature too well, but you got to see Mudshot Greedent kind of pop off. Also, shout outs to the Volt Switch Heliolisk that my opponent was running there, and the Quaquaval. Very fun mon. Okay, battle number 2 with this team. I can't stay in that no matter what. I get a little core broken by this. Certainly, my opponent doesn't know that they should swap out because Mudshot Crunch is going to be great for Greedent here, but Hitmontop and Cresselia are not going to have a fun time with Skeledirge. Okay, are they going to? Okay, interesting. Probably should just went the Tapu Fini right away. I'm not going to complain though, because I needed any chip damage I could possibly get off that Skeledirge due to the ABA weakness that my team most definitely has. Now we're going to spam Body Slams, and we're going to see if we can flip switch. I think Crest against Skeledirge would be better than Hitmontop because at least Psycho Cut's neutral. Moonblast would not be neutral because it's a fire type. All right, no, it's just both those mons are bad. Like Disarming Voice is gonna hit Hitmontop for super effective damage. Shadow Ball is gonna hit Crest for super effective damage. Certainly, my opponent here is going to Moonblast and make this a pretty free, solid shield of mine. No, of course not. Well played by them. I don't want to double shields, but like I should. Okay, fair enough. I thought I was gonna play in the CMP. Greedent and Tapu Fini are both chunky mons, so I don't really know who was gonna win CMP there. I was gonna big regret. Oh, nice. Certainly they won't double surf. They will throw the Moonblast now, and I will Mudshot down. They're definitely not. Oh my god, they did throw the Moonblast now. Well, they're definitely not a double surf. I'm not counting water guns. I eventually need to stop being so stubborn and come around. I also think I'm just gonna get. I should survive a Disarming Voice. Not like the Skeledirge can come in and throw a Shadow Ball at me. Right? Certainly, Greedent will survive this. Oh my god. Okay, Greedent's going ham first and foremost. But this is like, my opponent's team was like core broken by Greedent. But like their other mons core broke the rest of my team. What am I supposed to do here? Bring in my Cresselia against a ghost type? I guess that is it, because I need to save some of that energy for the goddamn Skeledirge. This ABA ghost is not ideal for my ABA fighting psychic mons. But 1, 2, 3, 4. I love good timing. They still have a shield, which is far from ideal. Bars, Battle Bill Raps, coming to you on Spotify in the near future for sure. Okay. They decided to not shield there, which is huge for me. They want to protect their Skeledirge, which makes sense. But at the same time, they probably should have protected their Jellicents. I'm going to come in with Hitmontop against this ghost type. Yes, that is a good idea. I'm going to also punch it all the way down. And one of my chatters said that Hitmontop has no play. And they wouldn't be wrong for saying that because it doesn't have any play here. I also could have done another counter there, but I panicked due to the Incinerate. Oh, and I swapped into the move, and I did not want to catch that. All right, GG's. Got countered pretty hard there, but you know what? All things considered, this is my first loss out of all the battles, so that's cool. If I didn't end up catching that move unintentionally, surely my opponent knew I was going to swap to get off my energy, which is why they threw it. Didn't want to worry about even having to use a shield. So, GG's to them. Really well played. Couldn't do anything there. All right, getting to battle number 3 with the team. We got Hitmontop against Roserade. Hitmontop can't catch a break, which is why Greedent is the obvious safe swap of this team. Raikou. Boy, is that some spice. Why did those Volt Switches feel like they were coming through really fast? The visual on those were scuffed AF. All right. Now let's do our best attempt to flip switch here, or at least get shields. 4, 5. Probably should have waited for the first one to get thrown, but or at least try to throw onto like one would be CMP, because obviously I would lose CMP with Greedent against it. But they can double wild charge. I'll Mudshot all the way down. Could have also still thrown the Body Slam there, but we'll shield this. We'll let the next one go through. We'll flip switch. We'll leave this with a bunch of energy. And then we will hope and pray that flipping switch was the way, bars, and that Shield disadvantage won't decimate me. It is a Roserade that's most likely going to come back in, and that thing's glassy as hell. Yeah, it is. Second Bullet Seed, solid. We should get off another Body Slam. Ideally, one of these forces the shield and gets it back and makes it worth the shield I used. Did not get the shield there. At least Flipping Switch puts the Roserade on Crest, and Roserade can't really do much against Crest, even like a neutral Leaf Storm. There we go, dope. Got the shield also. Moves coming through. Fully expecting what? Weather Ball. Something cheap. Take out the Greedent. Coming comfortably with Crest. Psycho Cut down. Find out what their last mon is when they decide to swap out, which they have not decided to do. They're going for a move. Probably Leaf Storm. I have no intentions of shielding, so Weather Ball bait would be silly. Ends up being Grass Knot. Fair enough. Doesn't debuff you. Safer move to run in general, but definitely more comfortable to face. Got to throw the single resisted Moonblast because Grass Knot is double resisted. And even though Roserade's like glassy, I don't even know if it would do enough damage to like even put it in Psycho Cut range. Yo, what a team this is. God damn. We got some Roserade double electric content. I respect it. It's extremely glassy team. I think this team needs 6 shields. But you know what? Shout out to my chatters for bringing the spice and bringing some fun stuff. We'll let the Electivire throw whatever it's got to throw, take out the Crest, and then we'll just let Hitmon on top come through and clap and clean things up. Easy Wild Charge, or we can get a little Flamethrower action. You definitely don't want to throw an Ice Punch there. Alright, little Wild Charge action. Oh, I CMP'd. Forgot about that part. Will they shield, or do they know this match is wraps? Find out on this episode of the Battle Bill Battles with Chat. They decided they wanted the shields. Get a little counter punch down. One more charge move coming through. Easy shields. Punch went through. Hitmon top is on top of this. Dubski, baby. GG's. On to the next match. All right, getting to this next battle, we're running a team that I did not come up with. It is actually a Mind Jokes team. It's a hard collection of words to put together there. But with X-Scissor being buffed, I figured why not try out Golisopod again and not overthink a team that's already good. He's a EU streamer on Twitch. I'm pretty confident. I don't know if he puts out YouTube content, but I know he had a ton of success with this team last season. And now I'm here running it this season to see that if it's even better now, depending on how much the meta's changed, with the X-Scissor buff on Golisopod. So X-Scissor got, I'm pretty confident, a damage increase buff. The other mons on this team remain the same. I should have thrown the liquidation there, but you know what? Surely with their defense debuffed and they're already in the red, this like double resisted X-Scissor with a damage increase. Okay, we won't even find out if it'll do the damage that I need to do. That makes sense. If this Togekiss is running Aura Sphere or Flamethrower, I was gonna let it come through because A-Slash is essentially useless against the DD lead. This is gonna come down to this not being Deoxys Double Charm, and it almost was. Yo, shout out to my Twitch viewers though. They run the spice, dude. We got some double electric in the last battle. We got some double fairy in this battle, and yeah, this team isn't gonna do so hot when alignment's bad. But I promise you, team is definitely good, and ideally, I'll be able to show you that in the next 2 battles. I'm not gonna be able to show you it in this one. My hope here is to just let Giratina get obliterated. Beautiful, beautiful. That's my hope, and we're gonna go for the meatiest farm down with Shadow A-Slash against Alola Ninetales that you've ever seen in your entire life. I might have to throw like an Ice Punch somewhere in here, but I'm gonna get so much goddamn meaty farm. If this was an actual Go Battle League battle, I would have top left it already. But yeah, we show the losses here on the Battle Build channel sometimes. Yes, nice. Thank you for making the farm down even easier. I got the optimal energy I clearly needed to somehow overcome the odds, and I didn't have to like throw weird Ice Punches and throw. Oh, that did no damage. All right, yeah, GG's. I almost want to just top left this. I don't even want to play the rest of this out. So why am I throwing charge moves? Because I cope and see. It's natural. It's in my DNA. I can't help it. You know what? Can we at least take out the DD, baby? Please. Please. Surely we'll survive all the powder stones needed. Oh, so close to beating the DD and not winning the match because that level 9 Ninetales was still back there. But yeah, that was just hard RPS. What am I supposed to do? This match is gonna show that oh, nice, what this team can do. It's like a normal type against a ghost is usually good if I was running Shadow Claw, but even then, well, it would be better. I got like a hair on my freaking lip or my tongue. I think it was like a mustache hair. So I was really just picking at it. God damn. I think this match would go way better for Heliolisk if I was running Shadow Claw. Me running Dragon Breath, I don't think. I don't know. Let's get into the next breaking swipe pretty quick. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's find out. Dragon Breath definitely is huge here. Because if it was a normal type. Oh, I'm throwing on bad timing. I don't know. I didn't see the Volt Switch. That felt like very bad timing, to be completely honest. I am really bad at timing my one-turn moves into any other fast moves. But, I guess it wasn't because he would have thrown. Okay, cool. I feel like you should have been at the move there. Regardless, even with Dragon Breath, Heliolisk actually plays this, considering it's an electric fast move, pretty well. Surprisingly well. My other two mons are Shadow Claw users. This is far from ideal, but like they're gonna get to 2 of these, so I gotta at least survive one. The Volt Switches will not take me out. Hopium. I should survive one more. I need to flip switch. Swampert needs to line up with Golisopod. If I die to this next Volt Switch, I'm effed. Wow, he was right there and it came down to CMP. Well, that's bad. I'm in danger now. Wow, that's actually crazy. Even with Dragon Breath, that was impressive. My bad time probably didn't help. I definitely gave him a whole free Volt Switch. Golisopod, please clutch. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm still throwing bad timing. That was terrible. I knew when to throw, and I literally overcounted and said, yep, I'm gonna throw now. All right, cool. He's gonna throw there. Nice. All right, good catch. Need to do that to make up for that really bad timing. Swampert's gonna decimate my A/, but preserving Golisopod can be a positive thing here, just because of the pure fact that like I can still liquidate the Steelix and I'm not debuffed. You might have left with enough energy for another breaking swipe, but I think Golisopod will still do pretty solid here. It really comes down to how much that debuff affects the Sandslash damage onto Swampert. You got to go Earthquake, right? They don't go Earthquake. They had to go Earthquake. I stand corrected. It would have still been more efficient for them to go Earthquake. Could have thrown the Ice Punch. That would have been more beneficial, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only a Hydro Cannon. I'm going to build up to 2 moves here. Could have thrown earlier to not even eat the Hydro Cannon. 1, 2. I definitely lose this. I probably shouldn't have eaten that Hydro Cannon. I probably should have just thrown the move early enough so that I could eat the breaking swipe from the Steelix, liquidate, and potentially get to another move. Ideally. Quite a few misplays by me on this one. This was definitely winnable. Team comp solid. I play better, it wins. So, excuse my mistakes as I battle live. But, you know, it'll happen. Get into the next one. GG's to that opponent there. Okay, the third and final match with this team. 9th match overall. Oh my lord, I'm in shambles. Giratina is going to have to be a safe swap here because Dragon Breath Giratina actually does play well against Obstagoon. There's no shot 2 of my viewers decided to go something double fairy. I should have won match number 2 just because I'm getting so RPS here. But Either way, it's fine. We'll just do whatever we can considering the circumstances. Surely I'll get enough far with A/ against the A9, where I'll be able to play better against the Obstagoon and pray and cope and hope and seethe and cry and weep that maybe I'll do some weaving too. Make a little scarf so that I can soak my tears of double fairy absolutely obliterating this team. I swear this team is good against other teams that are not double fairy. I really should have won that last one. I would have proved it to you guys, the YouTube audience at home, if I wasn't mad because bad and bad because mad. I really just want to shout claws all the way down. I'm going to. Gleam me again. I don't care. Gleam me again. Gleam me again. You won't. You won't gleam me again. This is a weather ball. I only did like 50 powder snows. I'm trolling. We do a little trolling, baby. We do a little trolling. Alright. Good deny. You know what's funny? I get denied all the time. I never able to deny others. But anyhow, little drill run and then dip. Because, you know, we're at that 100 energy. That did like no damage. Nice! What a catch. Big cross shot. Or he's going to cross. I mean, go. I don't know what he meant by. It's not a fairy type, at least. Hey, that's a bait move. His name was I Don't Bait. Should have went Zap Cannon, sir. What do you mean? But yeah, he's respecting those X scissors. I'd love to see at least one land to get an understanding of how much damage it does. But that's okay. Oh, nice. Did half of the remaining health. It's like he heard me. That's cool. I got Volt Switch down regardless. Oh, I survived! Yo, go Lysobot over here beating the electric type because he didn't throw his charge move. Holy sheesh. Alright, well, GG's. Alright, now I'm just wasting time. I should just cut this out and end the video. I swear. My chat's sniping me. It's okay, regardless. That team is good, I swear. Because it's been proven by others better than me and in actual Go Battle League action. And we didn't get to see Go Lysopod with X-Scissor do much there in any of those 3 battles, but at the very least, we did get to see it land on that Ampharos, and the damage increase, solid. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. Those are 3 teams for you to use in Ultra League when the metas switch over later today. Let me know your thoughts on the team comps. Let me know what mons you want to be running in the comments section below. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you all for watching. Peace!